This is episode 56, and today is December 25, 2025. Merry Christmas. And I recorded this video at exactly 7:41 p.m. And I want to share with you my realizations today, which is the journey is the real destination. And it kept showing up, popping up in my mind. And at first, I was like bewildered about it. But then I realized there's a meaning, there's a message behind everything that I went through right now, for the whole year of 2025. And so I also read somewhere that the real success is becoming the version of yourself, the unstoppable version of yourself. It's not about the results, it's not about the material gains or the tangible success that we've seen on the outside, but rather the inner knowing, the inner peace that we that we achieve. That's the real definition of success. And I know there's a lot of definition. We have different people. People have different definition of success, and we all respect that because we all respect different point of views because we grow up in a different environment. And so my definition of success might be not the real definition of success to someone else. And so for me, right in this moment, the real definition of success for me is becoming the person who I want to be, or should I say remembering who who I really am. And I'm currently in that process, and it's quite hard, to be honest with you. It's been tough this year because I've shed a lot of bad habits and my old versions of myself. I shed a lot, and it's like I everything is falling apart. Right, like this year is very, I don't know. I can say that very transformative in a very not so friendly year, I should say. But at the same time, it made me realize a lot about myself. Like I never thought that I had this kind of trauma. Like for example, this year I was able to heal my fear of being seen, right? Because yeah, by although it's not totally perfect, because I still think about what other people think, but at the same time I was able to face it, right, this year. And I'm not afraid anymore to be cringe, to be seen as the scar, something like that. Ever since I read the book, The Courage to Be Disliked, and it helps me a lot. And yeah, so I also want to share with you the one thing, the what I learned from Alex Hormozy. So I've been following him for quite some time right now, and he shares some amazing tips to become successful, to become about it's about self development and stuff like that. And what he shares that stuck on my mind and in my heart is he said that in his one of his podcasts that he's more happy to take the difficult path. It's because it means that a few will gonna make it, and the fewer people will gonna make it, the special you are, right? Because you're not like the others, you're not like the the crowd or something. You switch to the higher roads, right? And the higher roads means it's more challenging, but it's more rewarding. And so that's what I realize right now. And I know I'm not the only one who have this kind of dream to become the best, to become the greatest artist in my country, to be known, to inspire a lot of artists, not just an artist but a lot of people. And I know I'm not the only one. Yeah. But the what separates from the winners who actually make it, and to someone who that just dreaming or just hoping, is that the courage to pursue that thing that they really want, despite of everything, despite of the currently happenings in their life. And at first it you know that realization hit me, because yeah, my as what I've said, my year 2025 was not that great. Like, I lost a lot. I lost a I don't have any job. Yeah. um I don't have friends, actually. I don't have friends. I don't have any connections. I am not friends with the people that I want to be friends with, because I don't have a result yet. Like, it's literally falling apart. Like, I do have, yeah. Um yeah, it's like there's nothing going on literally in this year with me. And it's been a lonely road to chase the dream, but at the same time, what based on what Alex Hormozy um, teach, that made me realize a lot. Like, it gives me a little motivation to actually push myself, to strive hard, to become that girl, to become the greatest artist, or to become known, to become rich, right? Because honestly, yeah, to become wealthy, something like that, to become the best, to become the version of myself that I really wanted to become. And yeah, and yeah, it's been a lonely road. Yeah, so right now at this moment, I am committed. I told myself, I am committed to myself, that to show up every day, every single day for 2026, no matter what, to actually um, to focus on the quantity rather than quality. And it would be up, it would apply to a lot of stuff, not just be as a content creator, but to making art as well, and also to, yeah, to posting podcasts, same as like this. Like, I just made this, I made this YouTube account, or this YouTube channel, for me to fuck everything, like, to never actually, to embrace the imperfection. Yeah, to embrace everything. Like, I don't I know to myself that my English is quite bad, my communication is quite bad, and that's why I'm doing it right now. And what it sinks in my head, if that I continue doing this stuff, it sinks to my head that it's okay. Like, it's okay to be imperfect, to not be good at first. It's everything has a repetition, even success, right? Everything will fail. And also, what interests me about success or something like that is, I watched a video about neuroscience, and it shows that our brain is our success is the result of how our brain is being rewired. Okay, rewired. So if your brain is rewired for success, then you will become successful. But if your brain is rewired to being a failure, then you will become a failure. Everything will reflect based on what's our thoughts and who we are as a person. And that's what I really important, to be the version of myself who can create wealth, who can receive a big blessing. Yeah. And so that's what I told to myself, right? Like, I wanna commit, I wanna be consistent by 2026. I want to be the version of myself who is consistent, who is um, hardworking, and also working smart. Yeah, that's what the version of me that I visualize already. And so right now I am trying to follow the workshop of the book, The Artist's Way by, I forgot the author, Julian Cameron. Yeah. And I am doing it by starting off by January 1st, 2026. And yeah, um maybe I'll be preparing a notebook right now after this for that. And so also there's also a another realizations that hit me right now, that I will be also be practicing to um whatever like thing that's going in my head. Like for example, I have this to-do list in me. So whatever I choose this on my to-do list, I will eventually go for it, like work on it straight without any right distraction. Yeah, because I wanted to practice, because being a productive is everything is a skill. Yeah, everything is a skill. And also, yeah, I forgot to tell you what I learned about the neuroscience is that our brain, okay, our cerebrum, yeah, our cerebrum, or I think as cerebellum, yeah, our cerebellum has this capacity to learn anything. So at first it might be bad, but as soon as you always practicing it, we always repeating something, we will eventually adapt to it. Our cerebrum will eventually adapt to it, and it interests me. Like, I was like, yeah. So meaning we can be unstoppable if we are focused on the things that we actually want. And yeah. And another thing is focusing on one platform only, and then the rest is just just posting it. Because that's what Alex Ramosi always told in his videos, that in order for you to went viral, to increase your following, you must first focus on one platform rather than trying to be viral on different platform. Focus on one and then multiply it later on. And so, quantity versus quality, make it exist right now, no matter how bad it is, and then make it better later on. So yeah, this message is for my future self and for myself. And if anyone will gonna watching this in this video, like, thank you so much. And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode.